Hello everyone, welcome back to Metroid Fusion. Today we're going to be exploring Sector 1 of the Biologic Space Lab's space station. And our objective will be to fix the atmospheric stabilizers, which the X-parasites are using to adjust the environment to better suit their needs. Hope you're all doing well as you're watching this. So here's one of the stabilizers. All you have to do is fire missiles into the opening. So this game chronologically is the latest game in the series. No game has so far been made that takes place after Metroid Fusion, although many people seem to be asking for a true sequel rather than another prequel or interquel. Nintendo announced a few things the other day. Chief among these, in my opinion, was that they're releasing a new model of 3DS, the new 3DS and the new 3DS XL. And I think they look pretty cool. They both include a right thumbstick now, so that'll make some games more appealing, I think, on their handheld. They also announced that Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles would be in Super Smash Bros., thus confirming part of the information leak that was released a couple weeks ago. So here you'll see we're fighting some space pirates who have been infected by X-parasites. It's unknown what the space pirates were doing here on Biologic's outpost, but if the story of Metroid Other M is any indication, they may have been subject to bioweapon experiments. You might recognize some of these monsters from Metroid 2. Nintendo also announced that Xenoblade Chronicles would be released on the new 3DS. So that might be something worth checking out if you're going to end up purchasing the new 3DS. The new 3DS also has a allegedly much more powerful processor, which will allow it to do games such as Xenoblade Chronicles. Oops. Oops. Sorry, that was embarrassing for me. That's what I meant to do. Okay, so we're going to have a little mini boss right up ahead here. So I've noticed upon watching my first recording of this game that my recording software doesn't seem to be picking up a lot of the, transformation effects, such as when the X-parasites transform into their mimicked host. This game does have some pretty smooth animations, just they're not quite being picked up by my software, so I apologize for that. My computer is not ultra powerhouse. So perhaps we will be able to finish Sector 1 and also even Sector 2, which will be our next objective. Just real quick here, there's an item hidden in the adjacent chamber. Whoops. Whoops. Wall jumping is quite a bit easier in this game than it was in Super Metroid. The detection isn't so finicky anymore. So with our charge beam, we can actually attack plated enemies like that. Those amoeba enemies will drain your health pretty much the same as the Metroids from Super Metroid, where you don't need to do anything really to get them off of you, but yeah. Good to keep an eye out for them. Atmospheric stabilizers online. Many X have already made it to other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. Suspect the X entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He or it may be in Tro now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Start moving. I'll brief you at the navigation room there. As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree, and that was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer, too. So all the sectors can be accessed from this, from that deck we were just on. Some sectors are linked to one another via secret tunnels also. I have learned the identity of our mystery saboteur. It's an X mimicking you. I've named it the SAX. I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. Used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. The SAX is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. You're still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX traps you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. You'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 logs. But per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own somehow. So first, find the security room and unlock level 1 hatches, then go to the data room and get that bomb data. Keep an eye out for the SAX. So now we know exactly what it is that's hampering our progress and damaging the station. The SAX is basically copying Samus, more or less. Copying her as she appeared near the end of Super Metroid. With the absence of a few upgrades. Most notably the gravity suit. So we're looking for the room that will unlock all the blue doors, and like Adam said, it's not marked on our map. It is right here, however. This will also allow us to get into sectors 3 and 4, the desert and aquatic habitats, respectively. I don't think there's anything in here we can get just yet. Let's head this way. It's not necessary to get all the X, but I like to sometimes. So here's the data room with our bomb data. I don't know if you could hear it just then, but there was an explosion and some ominous sounding footsteps walking away. The hatch down there has been badly damaged, meaning we can't leave the way we came. You might have noticed Sector 2 looks very small. That's deceiving, however. Much of the area is considered hidden on the map. It's actually quite large. Let's just save here really quick. There we go. Samus's suit in this game is known as the Fusion suit, and it was actually unlockable in Metroid Prime, in both the original and the trilogy editions. In the original version, you could get it by completing Metroid Prime first and then using the Game Boy Advance cable link your Metroid Fusion game, and that would add the option to your menu. And gotta say, that suit looked really cool in 3D. It didn't change your stats or anything, but it made you look kind of like Batman, so that was cool. Now these blue worms take quite a bit more damage, but they often leave, they didn't that time, but usually they'll leave you a red X parasite. You have those leech things from Super Metroid. Well, not quite leeches, but it's a little bit what they look like. Okay, it's about 20 minutes on. Oh, you know what? No, I'm wrong. It's not. We still have a few more minutes. Sorry, I took some time setting up the actual game, even after I started recording, so we probably have a few more minutes. Nothing in here. Oops. And, I don't think I can actually get anything in here just yet, so I'm going to be heading back. Okay, so let me just save here, and then I think we'll call it good for now. Hope you're all enjoying these videos so far, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.